body sort of weight classes when you're thinking about those numbers. And then we'll get ready to roll. Alright, so this is truly an upper body workout. Dumbbells necessary. But we will sort of move through our little dynamic warm up, get the body to wake up a little bit, warm up a little bit. Arms all the way up over the head, sort of let those shoulders open up a little bit. Feel the back muscles stretch a little bit as your arms go up and over. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Into a couple of butt kicks here again. Just looking to get the heart rate up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. This is a purely strength training workout that we're heading into. We'll sort of work our way into a little bit of endurance. But what we're looking to do here, I guess you could call it a sort of a drop set style workout. Start heavy, work our way to light, and add in reps as we go. So let's go 3, 2, and 1. High kicks. Stretch out those hams. Wake up the lower body before we stretch the upper body. And then turn our attention to strength. Toes up nice and high. Shoulders stay down and back. And again, see if you can get those toes up just a little bit higher with each rep as the hamstrings start to loosen. So the body gets a little bit warmer. Let's go 3, 2, 1. All right, knees to chest. Pull it in. Nice and tight to the body. Find your balance first. Open and drop. So take these slow and steady. Making sure you're feeling really solid in that one leg stance before opening to the side and dropping. And again, we're looking for a little bit of that extra turn to the hip if you have it. As you drop the leg, sort of bring that knee, continue to carry the knee back to the side. Boom. Yeah, perfect. Let's do one more each side, really. Wake up the glutes. Open up the hip flexors. All right, shake it out. Nice wide stance. Arms up and out to this side. So now we get into that upper body stretch mode. Nice and gentle side-to-side movements here to start us off. Keep that neck nice and straight. Hips and shoulders facing forward. Go ahead and add that rotation of the arm that you're leaving behind, the back arm of the stretch. So rotating that wrist all the way back behind you, up to the ceiling. A little heat going in those shoulders. Let's go 3, 2, 1. All right, stand up nice and tall. Let those arms drop for a second. Take a deep breath and reach for the ceiling. Stretch the spine. Push your butt back behind you and reach for the floor. All right, position yourself so you're fairly comfortable in this stretch, and then just those gentle side-to-side bends, left to right, keeping the feet flat on the floor, just looking to stretch out the inside muscles of the legs. Push your butt back just a little bit here, so you're changing that angle. And then when you're ready, you can slowly sort of bring the hips back to the center as you're doing the side-to-side motion. All right, go ahead and straighten the legs. Sink into the stretch for a second, and then walk the heels in, toes, heels and toes. Roll the shoulders up to the ceiling. Big shoulder rolls back behind you, nice and purposeful. Today, since we're working upper body, there's gold tinsel all over my floor right now. I don't know how it got down here, but it's there. Woo! All right, so let's do a little bit more of an upper body warm-up. Hands start at the side. You're going to lift them right out in front, sort of out to a V. Up above the head, turn the wrist forward, and pull those elbows down and back. Try to feel each muscle as you bring it down along the spine. Squeeze at the bottom. And then push the ceiling, that much tension. Push the ceiling right up over your head. Relax and down to the sides. Completely relax up your sides. One more time. Up to the ceiling. Wrist forward and pull those muscles down and back. Just feeling the shoulders, feeling the lats, feeling the mid-back. Boom. And then push right up to the ceiling. So much tension that you're almost feeling it in your biceps at this point. Exhale and completely relax. All right, shake the arms out. Make them jello for a second. Get that blood rolling again. So, we are going through some basic exercises today, but we're going to play with intervals and we're going to play with the weights that we're using. So the idea is that by the time we get to the end of the workout, we're really down to weight that is very, very minimal, but our intervals are longer and the muscles are tired, so we're just sort of like, that's that burnout round at the very end, okay? We're going to start with 20 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So this is a good chunk of rest. So what I want you to do is test yourself. You're not necessarily going to use the heaviest weight you have for each exercise, but go a little bit past where you sort of are comfortable doing a full interval rep, right? So we're going to start with rows, and I definitely want you to use the heavier weights that you have for the rows, okay? So again, shorter work intervals, and we are going to get those rest periods to shake the muscles out in transition. So heaviest weights here, this is the heaviest for upper body. We're going to start with those rows. So you're just going to pull the elbows back and take it nice and slow. We're going to get a lot of reps in today, so no worries about that. Stick with it all the way. Sticking with those heavies. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to move to shoulder press. So we're moving to the whole upper body. If you feel comfortable using that heavy weight that you just had in hand, stick with that. If not, drop down to the moderate. So we're going to start in that T. Here we go. Push and bring it in. So these are 20-second work intervals with almost as much time in between to rest. So we really are pushing the weight right now in a big way. Testing the muscles. They're nice and fresh. 3, 2, and 1. Bring them in. All right. We're going to go curl to hammer curl. So if you want to try those heavy weights again, highly recommend giving it a shot. Palms face forward to start us off. Here we go. Regular curl. Rotate the wrists as you come down so you can go into hammer. Yeah, exactly. Rotate and up. There you go. Nice. So these are heavy weights, right? So it means you should be starting to feel that burn already. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to go into tricep kickbacks. So this is definitely one where you can sort of gauge how you feel about the weight in hand. If you think you can do a couple reps with this heavy weight, go for it. If not, go moderate. Tricep kickbacks. Boom. Take it nice and slow. This should be a weight that is fairly heavy for the triceps. And you definitely wouldn't go any longer than 20 seconds. Woo! Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, those forearms are getting a workout right now, so we're rocking through it. Upright rows. Again, suggest using those heavier weights. Muscles are starting to feel that burn right now. That's what we want. 2, and 1. Let's go. But this is a heavy weight, so we're going really short on the work interval. So despite the fact that you're feeling that burn on the first couple of reps, you know you only have a few more in you. Come on. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last exercise on our feet, then we're going to take it to the mat. I'll hit pause so you can get down there. Reverse grip rows. So palms facing forward. Go ahead and bend at the waist. Yep, you got it, exactly. And you're just going to pull, and you're going to kind of, yeah, exactly. You'll feel those dumbbells kind of come a little bit closer to your hips than maybe they would on a regular row. So you're going to feel your biceps and your back in this one. Squeeze at the top. Yeah, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to pause this real quick so we have a second. Lay your mat down on the ground. We're going to go in for 2 more exercises with these heavy weights, and then our first round is done. So, we're heading to the mat with those heavy weights in hand, and we're going for chest presses. Again, looking to test the muscles here, wake everything up while we're feeling fresh and strong. Here we go. Push right up towards the ceiling, elbows down to the mat. Take it nice and slow. No rush through any of these reps. We want to feel like we're in control despite the weight that we're pushing around. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in. So we're going to do a kneeling tricep extension, just one of the heavy weights that you're using right now. Your choice, hold either side or hold one head of the dumbbell, bend, and extend. This is going to bring us right to the end of our exercises. So not a ton of exercises, super basic exercises, but that's perfect for what we're looking to do with this workout. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in. Take that rest. Those weights can go off to the side. Shaking the arms out here, grabbing some water. And just keep the muscles moving right now. Let's see here. Boom, there we go. All right, so what you should be feeling is a little bit of heat in those muscles, a little bit of fatigue already because of the heavy weight that we're using. We're going to drop to the moderate weight that you have with you. So, heavies to the side. Again, you should be feeling those muscles in a way that you're thinking, thank God. Put those heavies to the side, and we're going to work with the moderate weight for this time through. Lighter in weight, longer in duration. Here we go. So, we're going to start with a regular bent over row. Moderate weights in hand. Hinge at the hips, arms straight down, and you're just going to row. Squeeze those elbows in towards the spine. And you want to think long, straight spine here, so those shoulders stay down and back, despite the fact that a lot of the work is coming from that area of the body. Nice, slow movements here. A little bit longer of the interval, so we're going to feel that burn again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, stand up nice and tall. Move those legs a little bit. We're still going to take that bit of a break. We're going shoulder presses here. So again, stick with that moderate weight. Elbows up. Tuck the tailbone under. Push right up through the ceiling. And right back down. Woo! Yeah, nice. Elbows hit right to where the shoulders are. A little bit below is okay. And then push nice and strong right up through the ceiling. You want the top of your fist. Boom. Push right up. Yeah, nice. You can lock out at the top. Feel that burn. Let it come in. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it into your sides. All right, let's give the shoulders a break. We're going to go curl the hammer curl, and then we're going to go into kickback. So we're going to get those arm muscles going here. We're going to start with palms facing forward. Squeeze the elbows into the side. You're going to curl, and then hammer curl. Yeah, nice. Excellent. So it's a little bit easier to sort of rotate the wrist from that hammer curl. But whatever works for you, whatever the transition that feels most natural from curl to hammer curl is just fine. I just want to make sure you're squeezing at the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, definitely forearms are getting a workout here. We're going to go into some tricep kickbacks next, so get the tris going a little bit here. Arms start straight down, lock the elbows into the sides, and here we go. Kick it back and bring it forward. You want to push those dumbbells all the way back behind you. So you almost want to kind of finish the kickback with a flick of the wrist. Boom. Straightens out that tricep just a little bit more. Getting a little bit more time under tension. Woo! Come on. Kick it and bring it in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. All right, here we go. We have 4 exercises to go. 2 more on our feet, and then we're heading down to the mat. We've got upright rows, and then reverse grip rows. So let's hit those shoulders again. 2, and 1. Up. So definitely starting to feel that burn again. All of those muscles. Getting some work in. Definitely getting some reps in. No doubt there. So keep your mind connected to the workout, to the exercise specifically that you're doing. Feel that strength. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, here we go. We've got reverse grip rows, and then we're heading to the mat for some chest presses. So we're still working on those moderate weights. It's not until next round that we'll play with weight again. Palms facing forward, hinge at the hips, and you're going to draw those elbows up and back. Dumbbells coming in towards the lower part of your rib cage. Squeeze the back and squeeze the biceps at the top of this as well. Good. Double hit. 2 birds, 1 stone. Back and biceps. We're getting there. The circuits are pretty quick. We're getting through them. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take it down to the mat. We have chest presses and tricep extensions to go. So let's give that lower back a little bit of break here. Elbows out to the side at that T. Big grip on those dumbbells. Here we go. Push it up and bring it in. Go ahead and pull your lower back in towards the mat so that your abs are engaged here just a little bit. Again, 2 birds, 1 stone. If you can get those muscles working in a total body fashion, you're going to get more out of it. More strength, more burn. Woo, come on, more stability. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Single dumbbell, overhead tricep extension. So we're going to kneel for this, take the sort of security of the legs out of this particular exercise. Dumbbells up, 2, and 1. Here we go. Bend and push right through the ceiling. Yeah, nice. Elbows are staying nice and close to the head, protecting that joint. Get that dumbbell sort of as low as you can while still in control. And then push it right up and go ahead and lock those elbows out next to your ears. 10 seconds to go. And we get a break. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Dumbbell to the side. Nicely done. Shake those arms out here. Feeling that burn, yeah? All right. We're going to take an actual little break here, so grab some water. We're going back to the top. Now, this round is dependent on a few things, how your muscles are feeling and the weights that you're choosing to use. So, as we move through these, using each of these exercises, you kind of know where that burn hits. So try when you can. So remember, we're adding time to our work interval. Try when you can to stick with those moderate weights, but know that some of the smaller exercises like the kickback, for instance, the overhead extension even, you might want to drop down to the lowest weights that you have for that, okay? But it's totally up to how your arms are feeling. You can start heavy and then drop down, or you can just push it all the way through. So again, it's up to how your arms are feeling, and it's up to the weights that you did choose, okay? So, longer work interval, same exercises that we're comfortable with at this point. Nothing fancy. We're just looking to really get that burn going. So we're going in for rows to start with. And remember, our workload just got a little bit longer. Bend at the waist. Arms straight down, row, and pull it in. So I would say the best way to take this round is to try with that moderate weight. And if you feel at any point during the work interval that you want to drop to the lighter, That's perfectly fine. Test yourself. We've added a good chunk of time to the last round, but again, depending on the weight that you have in your hands, try to push it. We have 15 seconds to go. Keep that back nice and straight. Lower back feeling it, glutes are feeling it, hamstrings are probably feeling it. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Woo! I think the biggest thing is going to give those forearms a little bit of a break in between these rounds. So, shoulder press. Same length of time. Test those moderates. See if you got it all the way through. Elbows up. Tuck the tailbone under. Push and bring it in. So you want to keep that back nice and straight. Tailbone tucked. Remember, just because your core is not doing this work, it's totally supporting every movement that's happening here. So if you can sort of stabilize that core, give yourself a little bit extra confidence in the push, you're in a good place for these presses. Boom. Yeah, nice. Take deep breaths when you can. 15 to go. Woo! Come on. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Those look so good. Keep it up. Feel the burn. 3, 2, and 1. Bring them in. Woohoo! Nice last press there, too. All right. Let those arms be jello for a second. We're going curls to hammers. Grab those weights. Start with the moderates if you're feeling it. Always drop if you need to. Curl to that hammer curl. And again, core's not really doing a ton in the movement part of this workout, but you really couldn't do the workout without, I mean at this point, right, with the fatigue that's coming in, you couldn't do that without some core strength. Woo! Squeeze at the top. Get those biceps going. Nice. 10 seconds to go. We're so close. Let's go. All the way through it. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right. Quick shakeout here. So we're going to tricep kickbacks. This is definitely one that I myself might drop to my legs halfway through. We'll see how it goes. So, bend at the hips, elbows tucked in. Let's go. Kick it back. So, these are longer rounds. We're definitely looking for that burn. Stay in control. Here's the thing about using heavier weights, testing out the body with those heavier dumbbells, right? You always can drop down or take a pause if you need it. The rep still counts if it slows down at the pause part. Pushing the body, just sort of getting that mental break, that physical break, and then asking what more you can do. 10 seconds. Yeah, that a girl. Way to fight through it. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Way to fight through that. That was awesome. All right, shake it out, shake it out. We have 4 exercises to go. We're going upright row, reverse grip row, and then hitting the mat. We're getting there. Here we go. Uprights. Having that little bit of a rest period is just enough time to sort of reset, restructure your belief in your muscles, in your strength. Yeah, nice. So we want to keep these dumbbells nice and close to the body. This is definitely one that if you want to take that pause at the bottom, take it. Shoulders are getting a kick butt workout today. Woo! 15 seconds. Yeah. Nice. We're under 10 here. Push right to the end. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and done. All right, shake it out. Give those forearms a couple of seconds here. So, bent over row. We're hitting back and biceps, and then down to the mat. Dumbbells in hand. Palms face forward. Hinge at the hips, and row. You want to keep your torso long and steady here. As you get up to the top of that pull, yeah, that pause right there, that's beautiful. Boom. Just a little bit of a control pause. Yes. You can sort of feel those muscles squeeze in towards the spine and then relax. Can't see those back muscles do work, so feeling them is super important. 10 seconds to go. We're so close. Come on. Let's go. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, down to the mat. All right, we got chest presses, kneeling extensions to go. Feeling that fatigue in the muscles at this point is perfect. We know we're working our way towards that really lightweight, something that we kind of are very confident in being able to do. So we're getting closer and closer to that burnout round. For now, I want you to hold in form. Boom. One of the reasons we talk about form so much is if your natural tendency is good form, you will always fall back to that. That will always be the pattern of movement that your body goes through, and that's a wonderful thing. That's a very protective thing. Woo! Here we go, 10 seconds. Keep pushing. Pull that lower back in towards the mat. Squeeze the abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows in. Woo! All right. We've got tricep extensions. And this penultimate round is done. Here we go. Elbows straight up. Rock them in. 2, and 1. Let's go. Bend and push. Tucking that tailbone even here, right? So that back stays nice and straight. There's no movement. It's really hard to sort of have any momentum in this overhead extension from this position. Your body just won't allow it at this point. The glutes are tense to keep you kneeling and steady. Push. Feel those triceps. You've got 15 seconds to go. You got this. Come on. Yeah, beautiful. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbells to the side. Woo! All right, let's take a sec to just jello out those arms a little bit. Hopefully you are at a point where you've got like this much left in each of those muscle groups, because that's what we're going for in this last round. Just that last little push of burnout. What you can do is put your moderate weights over to the side. You've got nothing. We're going to switch gears into that lightest weight that you brought. These are like the biggest example of drop sets that you can possibly ask for right now, right? Start heavy, drop, drop, drop. But our intervals are getting super long. So again, this weight that you're picking up now, if you had picked it up at the start, you'd have been like, what is this workout? Not doing anything, right? Now, you're going to feel them. So even though these are light weights for you, pay attention to form, pay attention to each rep as it comes, right? So this is that burnout round. Every single rep counts here. So we're going to start with that bent over row. And these are small weights, okay? So don't lose form. Let that burn come in nice and slowly. Bend at the hips, squeeze, and in. So these should feel, I don't know, it's such an interesting feeling with drop sets. The weight feels super light in comparison to what you were doing, but at the same time, it's way heavier than maybe it should be. Woo! All right. What you want to do here is keep that back nice and low, but nice and straight. Part of this exercise is the core work, right? The muscles running up along the spine, holding it nice and straight. That lower back, putting in some real work time. Squeeze and in. I want you to pause at the top if you can. Boom, squeeze, yeah. Squeeze those elbows up and back. Feel those muscles working. 10 seconds to go. This is the last time we're going to do each of these exercises today. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Your hamstrings feeling it right now. That's where I'm feeling it. So we're going into shoulder presses here. This is one of those exercises that at this point, you can do it without weight and you still feel it. Here we go. Push and bring it in. If you feel like at any point during this exercise your shoulders are sort of taking too much of the heat, I want you to turn this into an Arnold Press and you'll kind of bring it all the way in, take that pause, okay? Only if you need to. Otherwise, hip, shoulder height, boom, beautiful. Excellent form. And push. We're just looking for a little fatigue. This is where we're going to start to feel it, right? The shoulders always start to feel that fatigue because it involves in everything. And push. Woo-hoo! 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds was as long as our first round was. Keep it up. Stay in control. Slow it down as we need to. Yeah! Atta girl. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That's the one. That's the one that turns everything on, I think. All right, shake the arms out. Again, jello arms for a second. Curl to hammer curl. This is one where I have to stop talking because I think I did way more curls than hammers last time. I just had no idea what my arms were doing because I was talking. It happens. And I don't know why I had to calm myself out either. I probably could have just gotten away with that. It's not how I do it. It's not fun that way. All right, so this is one where you really can sort of feel that squeeze at the top. Locking those elbows in. Lighter weights tend to be smaller, so you can sort of get them up closer to your shoulders. Nice and tight at the top. I love using the lighter weights at the end because you sort of reduce that risk of injury, even though the body's like, wait, what, another round, another rep? Yes, 15 seconds. Yeah. We're getting there. This is a mental fortitude. That's what we're working on right now. Mental fortitude. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. They're small weights, but I got to drop them every single time. My forearms are killing them. Let's go. So, tricep kickbacks here. This is definitely one, just like the shoulder presses, that tends to hit, tends to burn. We're going to rock through it. Nothing grows confidence like being able to see a tricep muscle. That's what we're going for right now. Woo! Kick it back. Again, a really good time with these light weights to practice that full kickback, right? So sometimes it's harder the heavier the weight that you're holding to really feel what it means to get that kickback all the way through, to sort of punch those wrists out back behind you. But even as the muscles grow tired, you can sort of really stay in control with lighter weights. Keep it nice and slow. Yeehaw! It's kicking. Something's working, that's for sure. Kick it back. We've got 10 seconds to go. Fight through that fatigue a little bit further. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Dang. We're getting there. I promise we're getting there. This is our last round. We've got 4 exercises to go. We're going to shift gears back into upright rows. So sticking with those light weights here. Keep the weights nice and close to the body. Up and down. And you don't have to speed it up at all. Again, good time to think about the exercise, right? This is your shoulder cap. Pulling the weights up towards your armpits and right back down. You should feel sort of back behind the shoulders a little bit as well as you pull up close to your armpits. Woo! We have done 0 cardio today, but the heart rate's still up. Still working hard. That's what reps will do. Yeah, nice. Elbows popping out to the side. This is a very controlled work method for those shoulders. 15 seconds to go. We're so close. Come on. Breathing through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 20 105 pounds feeling so heavy, man. All right, shake it out. We've got 3 exercises to go. Reverse grip row. So we're going to get back into that bent over position, which means paying close attention to that nice straight back. Palms start facing forward. We're going to drop in towards the body and down. I want you to think of this exercise just as much as a lower back exercise as it is the row. Holding nice and steady here, you're sort of tightening those abs to help support the position. There's a lot going on here, right? Squeezing those elbows up and back, tension on the biceps. I've been doing all upper body, but for some reason it's my hamstrings right now that are like, really? We're doing this whole here? Woo! Squeeze at the top. You're doing awesome. We're so close to the finish line. Muscles burning, but still pushing. Get those dumbbells up towards that rib cage. 10 seconds to go. Last exercise on our feet. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall. Woo! All right. Down to the mat. Presses and overhead extensions. Somehow, these feel brand new exercises. 4th time doing it. Feels brand new. Here we go. 2 and 1. Push it up. Elbows to the mat. Be very purposeful about these presses. Elbows just down to the mat. If you want to sort of let them hover just a little bit so you're not taking any of the tension off the muscle, you can do that too. I want you to slow the descent of those dumbbells. So, you're getting that time under tension, but more importantly, you're feeling how in control you are at each step of this movement, right? It's not often that you sort of get halfway through a chest press, or I guess 3/4 of the way through, and feel in control, feel what's going on with those muscles. So that's great for this. When those elbows are just starting to bend, you can really feel that happening. Come on! Yeehaw! 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Finish line in sight. 3, 2, and 1. Elbows in. 1 dumbbell to the side. This is it. Final exercise of this workout. We're going to get those triceps one last time. Holding either side of that dumbbell. Straight up over the head. Here we go. Bend and extend. Woo, there's a stretch there. All right. Keep this slow and steady. Again, try to feel out what those muscles are doing as you're doing it. You're in control. This is a lightweight for you. So you've got the confidence in it, but you know those muscles are sitting there just being like, really? Again? We're close. We're close. I promise. Then we're going to stay on the mat to do our stretch out. Just stretch the arms out after this one. Yeah. If you need that pause, you're going to pause boom at the top in that straight arm position. That's where you can reset physically and mentally. We've got 15 seconds to go. So whatever burn it is that you're feeling right now, it's almost over, I promise. There are no surprise point challenges. We're good. No push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. My God, bring that weight in to the body. I'm pausing this so that it doesn't yell at us the whole time. First of all, high five. Wonderful job. All right, second of all, say however is comfortable for you. Stretch. Just sort of get me those arms out. No muscles in the arms. Just shake them around. Get that blood flowing. And then when you're ready, draw that right arm gently across the chest. Be super gentle with these arms. We just beat them up. I'm sorry. Sort of. A little bit sorry. All right, pull that in. Nice job. Really, really nice job. Drop sets are kicked butt. It's a good change up routine that have some good tension soreness tomorrow. Go ahead and switch to the other arm. Nice and gentle across the chest. That slow burn. Isn't there a song like that? That's what I should have put in here. And release. Shake those arms out again. Right arm right up towards the ceiling. Bend at the elbow. And a gentle pull to the side here. Keep that bent elbow nice and close to the head. You don't want it too far back. You want to protect those joints here. Go ahead and switch sides over to that left elbow. And release. All right, couple of arm hugs here. So you're going to open nice and wide, come to the front, hug your chest, open and hug, open and hug it all the way in, squeeze and squeeze. Two more. All right, and the last thing I want to make sure we do is just stretch those neck muscles out a little bit. So go ahead and tilt your chin all the way forward. And then pull the head back and just gently tilt the chin up towards the ceiling, not straight up, just enough so that you can then drop your right ear towards your shoulder and do some neck circles. Nice and gentle, nice and slow here. Feeling everything out. If you have knots in the shoulders, you'll definitely want to do a little bit more of this later on today. Go ahead and reverse direction. That flies away, a candlestick-o flame. I just think I helped you yesterday. Your love was just a pain. A golden bird that flies away, a candlestick-o. Straighten it out. Shake those shoulders out. Woohoo! I hope you don't have to type a ton today. Nice job. Here. Nice.